everyone, my name is Jenna and welcome to my channel Divine Direction. In this video we are going to be looking at the messages for the month of August for the sign of Aries. Okay, so first off, Aries, I just want to apologize in advance if you hear any loud noises in my house. Unfortunately, everyone is home and I can't really find a good time to film. So I was lucky the last several months where I had a little bit of time alone or more quiet periods, but yeah, not this month, unfortunately. So I apologize in advance for that. Okay, Aries, so it's very apparent to me what your message is. And I believe that this is a message for everyone. So it doesn't matter who you are. But this is what I'm getting for you, and your spread is just about examples, basically. So you have the Teach card come out, and what we are talking about this month and going forward is using your experiences to help others, okay? This is really, really big. This is like our life purpose kind of thing. Where we are now at a point where we have the knowledge and also the ability to express and communicate our life journey, our stories to other people in a way where we can help them. And what I mean is that, sometimes it's really difficult for us to talk about portions of our lives, right? For the longest time, it was really difficult for me to talk about my depression. It could also be difficult for me to maybe talk about the passing of my grandfather. That one still is difficult, but it's a lot easier for me to communicate with people now, right? So as time goes on and as we work on healing and growing, it's easier for us to share our story. We may be feeling that we are able to be a little more vulnerable and open and honest to communicate with other people. So there's so many different ways that you can use your experiences to help others. Again, with the Teach card, you could be teaching a workshop, so many different things. I don't really know exactly, you could be an actual teacher. It depends on what you've been doing, what we've been doing. Yeah, it depends on what we've been doing, right? All right, let me just jump into this. Some of the examples. So an example that they're giving me is people writing books or articles for, I don't know if it's Psychology Today. There's some sort of psychology magazine or newsletter. I can't speak today. I haven't been able to speak. These last few readings, maybe that's a message. But they're saying, well, we are talking about communication here, Jenna. Definitely communicating in some sort of way. So it could be in written form, again, with a book, in a newspaper or article. This could be you communicating your story or your experiences, your knowledge. Maybe it's through a podcast, or it could also be on YouTube. There's so many different areas and platforms that you could help share your story. And they're saying this doesn't have to be your career necessarily, and even if it starts out not as your career, maybe it could become your career. They're also showing me a motivational speaker. Okay, they're saying the options are limitless. Okay, what I'm also receiving is that some of you may be using your experiences to write music. Okay, so whether you're a singer and songwriter, maybe you end up writing songs that somebody else sings. There's so many different things that this could be, but I'm definitely feeling expressing yourself through music. Not only can it be therapeutic for you, but it can be therapeutic for other people, right? How many songs have we heard in our lives that expressed feelings that we were maybe unable to express? So I really love that. I'm getting vibes of being a spiritual counselor or like a mentor. This, again, so many different things, but like I see some of you are like a guide. Yeah, definitely a guide. Because they're going to make you feel, with the mountains card, like being a wilderness guide or something. And it could be like a wilderness retreat that helps with certain certain areas. Maybe it's very spiritually based, helping people to achieve their goals, helping people through a very difficult period. You also have the hero and heroine card, which to me, it's making me feel that somebody is with another person and helping guide them in some way, shape, or form. So that's why I'm also getting mentor vibes, because it's like you're with them every step of the way, or at least every step of the way for a certain amount of time in their journey, right? So whether you have maybe like monthly meetings or weekly meetings with them, you could be a consultant. There's so many different things, but I do feel that a lot of you are going to be, well, you're all going to be helping individuals out of maybe periods of hardship. This could be, you could be helping people learn the law of attraction and how to apply principles so that they can bring in money or create their own, their dream life. I'm getting that feeling. This could be helping individuals just kind of get like a leg up or a step up in life in some way, shape, or form. This could be someone who is grieving and you being a counselor or helping someone in that way. They're saying like it doesn't have to be a career. This could be, and they're giving me chills, this could be that maybe your best friend or your neighbor had someone die, like their spouse die, and now they have children, and they're giving me like big chills on my legs. You know, they're going through the grieving process, but they still have to watch the kids and try to help them through their grieving process. And maybe they don't have as much money coming in, like helping them in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you're the neighbor and you step in and you take their kids to school. Or maybe you make them like a lasagna or a soup and you bring it over to them, because I know in the period of grieving when I lost my grandpa, I didn't feel like cooking, right? But you gotta eat. You need to take care of yourself and be eating healthy, and it's hard when you feel like your whole life has been ripped apart, right? Even, and I don't like saying just being that or doing that, because what they have made me feel, my angels and guides, is like, we focus so much on what can bring us money, and yes, do we need money in this world to be able to live? Yeah. But my guides are like, Jenna, you don't realize there's so many people out there, me included, they're saying, it's like we're trying to get to the destination to be we're living our life purpose. And they're like, you don't realize that in some ways you've been living it all along. It's those, don't make me cry, it's those acts of kindness that you give people. It's those words of affirmation that you give people, right? But they're saying, but now you are able to step into this role in a bigger way and help in even a bigger way. And they're saying like what you did wasn't small before, it was big to the people that you were helping, but now you have, it's like when you have more knowledge, right, or more money or something, like these are just examples to be able to help more. So say I want to help out by giving back to my community. At Christmas time, you know, they have food drives and toy drives. Like maybe you have extra money and you can go out and go shopping and make sure that some family has a nice Christmas, right? Now you can do it in a bigger way, kind of thing. Maybe you've always been that cheerleader for someone, but now you have the experiences to help someone in a bigger way. And it could just be giving examples of how you got through what you got through. It could be you holding the hand of someone who decided that they want to do what you did, right? They want to help heal their childhood trauma. They want to break free of those ancestral limitations, or I don't know what I want to call it. Anyways, They want to move out of of the chaos in their brains, the limitations, the not good enough, not good enough, not good enough, right? Those repetitive thoughts that keep us stuck and stagnant. You could be that inspiration for someone, and you might be so humble that you don't think that you can be, but yes, you can be. You can help someone sweep away what no longer serves them in some way, shape, or form. And they're saying, like, Jenna, they're saying not to toot Jenna's horn here, because I learned this from someone else. But even just teaching someone a different method, like a full moon release, of how much that has helped me to move forward in my life, right? So releasing what no longer serves you, even just saying a prayer on the full moon, even just talking to your angels and guides to be able to move forward, right? It's like we're helping to shed light on different spiritual methods or techniques, whatever you want to call them. Even just spreading knowledge about what we've been through, or what we are experiencing, or what we are seeing, how we are seeing things in a different light, to help give people those epiphanies, to help them change their lives, right? Using your experiences to help others, right? So at the bottom of the deck, we have the bad health card. So some of you may have experienced, they're saying like an autoimmune disease, chronic illness, chronic fatigue syndrome. It could be something like that, where you have been able to heal yourself, or others have helped you to be able to heal yourself in some way, shape, or form. This could be so many different ailments or illnesses or diseases, right? You can help people who are struggling with that. The example that they're giving me also is, like, if you remember watching the DVD The Secret, and the gentleman, I can't remember what happened, I don't know if it was a plane crash or something, but the doctors told him he couldn't walk again, helping people to realize that they can help heal themselves, using the law of attraction, using affirmation, or even just helping them to stay focused on being positive, that they're going to get through this, right? And I love that message. Helping people to see the beauty in themselves instead of them focusing on their flaws. Helping people to see their true beauty and their true worth, instead of what they think and what others have made them think about themselves in a negative manner, right? I'm also getting the vibes with the toil and labor card. Some of you are helping inspire people to leave jobs that no longer serve them, to find fulfilling work, right? Helping them to get the confidence, helping them to, again, maybe just connect with their angels and guides to help guide them through it. Helping people who maybe haven't had a lot of financial stability in their lives, helping them to become wealthy, financially independent, financially stable. Some of you may be helping people find love, a higher vibrational love. And some of you, this could be just from you having a relationship with someone, that higher vibrational love, and inspiring others and showing others that this is attainable. Because I cannot tell you how many times when I'm talking to people about dating, and they're just like, oh, like, men are just like that. Oh, women are just like that. People are just like that. No. Not everyone is like that. Do not generalize, for one. And just because you ended up with someone like that, or just because a lot of people you know ended up with someone who does these things that I think are toxic, that I am seeing, that are normal but are actually toxic. I'm like, no. There's other options. And that's what they're saying. Like, it could be in relationships, there are other options. There are higher vibrational options. In relationships, in friendships, in jobs, higher vibrational jobs. Like, This could be anything, but you could be helping someone just by existing, just by living your life and being a role model to show them that there are other options. I talk about this a lot. They're showing me like tiny houses, you know, that big movement of showing people that they don't have to live in the suburbs, or they don't have to work a 9 to 5. There are so many other options. You don't have to have children, right? Some of you may be helping people through, to work through eating disorders, okay? Whether it's, whether you have an eating disorder yourself, you could be working as a counselor, you could just be, again, a role model. I don't mean just. Like, we always say just, but it's not just. Helping someone to see that there are other options out there. And what I mean by that, it's like we're so focused sometimes in this world, like, okay, it's everything is one way, right? You have to cut down salt, you have to do this, you have to do that, blah, blah, blah. And that might not necessarily be with eating disorders, but in eating in general, I mean, I myself I've had an eating disorder and have to work through it. But teaching other people that they're not limited to like a certain diet or a certain way that you have to eat. I cut out fats because diets told me to. I cut out salts because oftentimes doctors on TV or like articles or something said salt is bad. You need salt to live. I was not eating salt, right? So helping people maybe with intuitive eating. Yeah, they're giving me like the example of intuitive eating. So whether they have eating disorders or they're just looking to be more healthy or, you know, something of that nature, helping them to listen to themselves and really connect with themselves and their bodies, right? And that's a really exciting thing. Really exciting. Okay. And again, so they have the judge cards. To me, this is about balance, helping someone to find balance in their lives. Again, that could be with their eating. There's so many different areas. This could be like balance physically, mentally, emotionally, helping them in all different areas. Helping people to learn how to love themselves. Helping people to get into alignment with their soul. That's basically summing it up. They're saying because every single one of these things can help someone get into alignment with their soul. Right? Helping someone to get into that flow. Where there's... Okay, yeah, and having that balance of the masculine and feminine energies. Helping someone to gain confidence through them growing in some way, shape, or form. So my angels and guides helped me to build confidence at first with me being more consistent and working out and eating healthy. And that started to make me feel more confident. And then we started working on like me doing my readings and getting better at that and building confidence. Like you are helping, you're not only like showing them the way, you're helping them to gain the skills so that they can do these things for themselves and have confidence and have pride in themselves. Okay? That's what they're making me feel with this card. Helping them to have pride and confidence and self-love. They want me to go boom. That is exciting. That is really exciting. Okay? Helping people to have the courage and the strength and that confidence to go towards their goals. Some people, myself included, like a lot of times we want to focus on, okay, let's move forward. I want all of this stuff, right? I want the partner, I want the house, I want the car, or I want to be living my life purpose. But, like me, I didn't want to deal with the past, right? I just wanted to move forward. And honestly, I realize now that there's no way I could have moved forward because there's so much that was keeping me back, that was holding me back. And right now, with this period of reflection, I have a lot of feelings and fears and stuff coming up to be released. And somebody, like you might be experiencing this as well, where it's like, well, no frickin' wonder I couldn't move forward because look at all that was holding me back. And that's why they were singing it. They were singing, I think it's that Shawn Mendes song, There's Nothing Holding Me Back, I think. They were playing that song when I was doing your cards, Aries. There's nothing holding us back, and now is our time to help others release those weights, whatever's been holding them down, releasing those chains. Helping them to get back on their feet and move forward. I think that's really beautiful, Aries. Like, this is why we're here, right? They're saying you should be really proud of yourselves for all that you have accomplished. You are probably feeling that calling even louder now. Because I know I've been feeling it, that calling to help out more and more and more. And they're saying you have the ability to help out more than you even realize. You just might not see the ways yet, right? So again, as I said, you could be making songs about it. They're also making me feel like tweeting. Even just putting out messages of like motivational messages that you have experienced. Whether it's on Twitter or on Instagram, motivational videos, that sort of thing. Writing a book. You can even be a leader at leadership camp, a guide at leadership camp, and helping people, helping young girls, helping young people, inspiring people in some way, shape, or form. Helping old friends. Helping the elderly. They're saying like opportunities are endless, limitless. So if you're feeling that call, which they're saying you probably are, it's probably getting louder and louder within you. It's like that magnet drawing you. Don't be afraid to say, angels and guides, I need more in my life. Show me the way. What can I do to have a more fulfilling life, to help as many people as I can for my highest and greatest good and for the highest and greatest good of all involved? That's what I always say. Where am I best suited? I don't know how to say this. Because they're like, don't listen to my words, listen to your own words, okay? Listen to the words within you. But asking like, where in the world, or where in your community, wherever, where can I do the most good? That's fulfilling for me and others, right? Because we're no longer working a job or doing things that don't bring us fulfillment. Mutually beneficial, they're saying. Because you deserve it, Aries. You put in the work. It's your time to shine. And light the way for others. I love that. Okay, Aries, I'm really could have just summed that up in 2 minutes, but I really love that they gave a bunch of different examples because it's not a one thing fits all, one size fits all in this world. It's not. And that's the thing that we're trying to show others. They're saying is that there's so many different ways to live your life. There's so many different ways to help out in this world. There's so many different ways to go on your journey and heal and bring happiness and healing and hope to the entire world, right? So So just listen to, they're saying listen to your heart, and they're playing that song. Listen to your intuition, and all will be revealed. Make sure you communicate to your angels and guides if you need some guidance, but you're ready. Trust in yourself, in your journey. Trust card. It's your time to shine, honey. They're saying, okay? All right, Aries, let me know if this reading resonates. I'm really excited for you because this is a very beautiful reading. I hope you have a wonderful month of August, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.